Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Nubs Productions features presentation. As if this is anything like that. Man, I missed that intro with the Breaking Benjamin and Nubs Product. That was cool. Fucking copyright. Well, what are you gonna do, hey? Nothing you can do. Anyway, I got a UU match here for you guys today. I basically just salved a bunch of UU guys, and I just wanted to use them all together at the same time, because, well, that's generally what I do. So, I've got a Scarf Flygon, because Scarf Flygon's cool, it's generally very useful, and it's YOYOYO Scarf Flygon, so generally a good thing. I go for the Stone Edge straight away on the Crobat because, well, first of all, I want to kind of decide as to whether it's a bulky variant or a more offensively based one, and judging by how much U-Turn does, how much Stone Edge does to him, looks like it's probably less bulky. I guess more bulky Crobat would have taken that better simply because it's not Stab, I'm Scarfed, and Crobat just has good defenses and stuff in general. So I guess it works because I take out a hell of a lot of HP to start with, and I can now basically go into whatever I want to combat this Blastoise. And I decided to go into Hariyama because I think as soon as I get my Poison Orb, actually, as soon as I get my Poison Orb going, I'll be able to go for close combat and do a lot of damage to him. But unfortunately, he Dragon Tails me right out. Dragon Tails me out to Flygon, so it's not really a big deal. So I can just U-turn straight on the Blastoise, go back into Hariyama and take the Ice Beam nicely. And now, because I've switched in upon U-turning, it counts as the start of the turn or the end of the turn or whatever, and so I do get my Toxic Orb activated, which then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, means I can go for the Toxic Orb Guts Boosted Close Combat, which does so much damage. Defensive Blastoise usually takes hits pretty well, but when it's a Stab close combat coming off a Hariyama, not too pretty at all. And it's neither even better. Yes, neither even better when he misses a Dragon Tail, which is exactly what happens there, and he is not able to phase me out. Go for another close combat, take out the Crobat. I thought that Crobat actually might have a little bit of a chance to live simply because of the 4x resistance, but, well, it is Guts boosted, so I guess that kind of penetrates through and is able to take Crobat down. So, yay, Hariyama doing some good work here. I'm enjoying what he's done. But Arcanine's going to come in, and obviously Intimidate is going to really sort of hamper me. I don't want to be staying in here as much as, you know, it'd be nice to fire off a close combat. He's probably going to be able to kill me with whatever move he chooses to go for. And at this point, I honestly didn't really have anything to go to combat Arcanine. I didn't really want to predict or anything. I guess I could have done, but you know, I could have gone to Flygon to take a fire move. It's a Flare Blitz though, Life Orb coming off on Arcanine, and that probably wouldn't have gone too well in the end, and I do want to preserve Flygon's HP, so it seemed more easy, I guess, more simple, and just more economical to let Nidoqueen die. It's not like it was going to be very useful to me this match anyway, so that's what happens, and well, now I can get a free switch to Flygon, which works out nicely because I go for the Stone Edge on the switch, and it's easily going to 2-hit KO the Blastoise, but also I was figuring if he wanted to predict the Earthquake, he could have gone to Heracross, and I would have preferred, obviously, to hit a Heracross with a Stone Edge anyway. So I hit 2 Stone Edges in a row, so that's pretty good. I actually managed to take Blastoise out. And Tony always tells me that if anyone names a Pokemon after him, it brings him bad luck. But so far, it's looking pretty good, Tony, so it's fine. He's done a good job so far. Nothing to worry about. We'll see how it goes from here. But he brings in the Shaman, and he uses Tailwind, which I didn't really know that Shaman could get that, but apparently it does. Tailwind's a very situational move, I guess. It's pretty cool, and it's like a pseudo. It's like a Trick Room type thing, but not really, because it lasts a lot less turns, and it's more on an individual. I don't even know. That's not even a good comparison. But it's a cool move. Cool enough where he can now kind of outspeed a lot of stuff in my team, Darmanitan included. So what I do here is basically I'm trying to stall Tailwind out a bit. I go to Darmanitan to the to take the HP Fire, and then after that I know he's going to go for the Earth Power, so I'm going to switch straight out, go into Flygon to dodge that, and hopefully after that either Tailwind wears out or I'll be able to outspeed him with Flygon, so that should work out into my favour because I can U-turn and basically take him out. And Tailwind does die. He's not going to be faster than me. I have the Scarf obviously, and I can just go straight for the U-turn. He could, I guess, switch to Arcanine to get the Intimidate and resist it, but he decides to go to Raikou instead. Not quite sure why he would do that, but maybe, well, Raikou is threatening enough to where it can do things to me and scare me away. So going to Hariyama. And Fake Out is my just main move I want to go for here because, well, Fake Out with Guts is nice, and it does a lot of damage, tons of damage, at which point I'm thinking, well, I could go for the bullet punch here, do as much as I can, but I could also save Hariyama, because that flinch with Guts and Fake Out is really, really nice, and I would like to kind of have that for the rest of the game. So I decided to Death Fodder off Shaman, wasn't really looking to be too useful again at this match, so I thought I might as well leave it in the dust, and go back to my favourite Yo-Yo-Yo Flygon, which has actually been doing really well this match, and wanted to keep it alive as long as possible, because it's going to outspeed a lot of his dudes, and has a lot of chances to kill things, I guess, because Earthquake covers his team pretty nicely overall, just looking at his entire team composition. So going to my Darmanitan, and I guess Arcanine switch is going to happen because, well, it's what it does. It likes to intimidate things, and, you know, it works because now he can kind of intimidate Juggle, but, well, he doesn't have something to intimidate Juggle me with, but he can just switch Arcanine in and out constantly and, you know, get my attack dropped and stuff, so it kind of works out for him in the end, if he's going for those lowering of the stats. I go for the Rock Slide, misses the Heracross on the switch in, which is slightly unfortunate, but I'm not too worried because I do have Fire Punch still. So I go for it, and he switches Arcanine back in, gets another Intimidate. Obviously, Fire Punch isn't doing a lot of damage at all, but I am considering the fact that I'm maybe faster than this Arcanine, and so I'm going to stay in and go for the Rock Slide and hopefully kill him, even though I am at -2. He's at a low amount of HP. I do have Sheer Force, and in the end, he actually goes for the Extreme Speed, so it kind of helps me out there by inflicting Life Orb damage onto himself and just making himself easier to kill overall. So that was nice, I guess. Arcanine is taken down, and we are in a pretty good position here because all he has left is things that are relatively slow. I still have my Scarf Flygon, and Darmanitan's actually going to be able to outspeed the Shaman, which I guess makes sense because, you know, he is carrying Tailwind, and he probably hasn't fully invested into speed. So, well, I kill him with a Fire Punch, and, well, we'll say that's that, because it pretty much is. Heracross, I thought was going to be Scarfed. Apparently not. Apparently I can still outspeed it and Fire Punch it, and it's not Scarfed. It's a Substitute Focus Punch set. Substitute Focus Punch Heracross. You really should use it in a situation where you want to bluff a Scarf. He didn't, I guess, really get the opportunity to do that this game. But that's generally what you want to do with Heracross if it's a sub punch set. You want to bluff the Scarf as best you possibly can and then set up a sub on the switch. But when it's the end of the game and there's lots of things faster than you, it doesn't really work out that well. He does actually able, yes, to get off a substitute, only because, obviously, I have -2 attack from the double intimidating Arcanine, so he's, I guess, fortunate in that case, but doesn't really matter, because I do have Evil Turkey on my side. Evil Turkey, bit of a throwback, but, you know, he's going to do the job here. Go for the Air Slash and not miss, funnily enough, and able to take him out, so I guess he went for the Focus Punch there, just on the opportunity, yes, the off-chance opportunity that I did, in fact, miss the Air Slash, but that doesn't happen in the end. So that's it. That's all. We're done. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it as always. Feel free to leave your comments. Feel free to leave your likes, because likes help me immensely. Yes, immensely. Both immensely and tremendously combined. Man, I'm on fire today with making up words. So, there you go. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you want to see my previous video, just click on the old screen and I'll take you straight to it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you once again. I love you all, and goodbye.